Power is headed to East Texas. He is best known for co-starring with Rob Schneider in Netflix's Real Rob and appearing on The Tonight Show as well. And he's headlining comedy clubs nationwide right now.
And all we can say is get ready for a good laugh. Actor and comedian Jamie Lissow joins us live this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. You said Star Power, and I was like, oh, I wonder who's here.
Who's here?
Who is this?
It's not us, it's you.
Good morning, guys.
So tell us a little bit about where your show is and where you're going to be performing in Tyler.
I will. And first of all, I'm normally not up this early unless there's a fire. So this is a nice new thing. I'm at the Rose City Comedy Club, kind of a new comedy club in town. And people are really coming out, man. We got 3 shows. Everything's sold out. We're trying to add some shows and come back really soon for those that weren't able to get tickets. But a nice, beautiful club, man, just packed out. Texas is the best, man. It's
oh, I'm glad
awesome.
you like it.
Is this your first time in Tyler?
It is my first time in Tyler, but not in Texas. But yeah.
First thoughts of Tyler or East Texas?
Bigger than I thought.
It's not that bad.
Bigger than
People
I
think
thought.
it's a small hidden out in the piney woods. It's a great little
I'm
city.
a big fan of a town named after just a guy.
There we go.
That's right.
I don't
Pretty
know if
much.
Tyler's around or what, but yeah.
Well, not anymore.
Weather's been beautiful.
Yeah.
By the way, I guess we get some. The last time I was in Texas, I was in Dallas, and I went to. It was 120 degrees. Is that possible in the summer? Do you guys have 120?
With the concrete,
Yeah.
I believe so.
And I go into the men's locker room and there's a sauna, and I go, "There's no way anybody's in here, right?" It's 120. And I look at there's 4 guys in the sauna, and the temperature of the sauna, it's 115 degrees. And I go, they're in here to cool down. That's how hot it is.
At that point, you just got to pick your battles.
That is
so,
true.
I mean, you guys had 2 shows originally, added a 3rd one. That one's been sold out too.
Yes.
You know, how did all this get started for you?
It all started for me I do have a show on Netflix with my buddy Rob Schneider, and but what really gave me the bump was last night. I could tell by the crowd we're big fans of the Gutfeld Show, which is late night shows like the #1 show for the last 2 years. We had no idea it was going to be that type of success. We're just like a bunch of friends hanging out that used to do a show called Red Eye that was on at 3 in the morning, and I think my mom watched it and 11 other people, and so it's all been from Gutfeld, and we cover sort of like the top news stories of the day, and they have very smart people on there, and then also I'm on there.
When did you realize, though, that maybe you were funny?
I felt like as a little kid, people, I remember other kids being like, I want to be a ninja, I want to be a cowboy, and I was like, I want to be a comedian, and I swear, as I got older, I couldn't believe it was a real job. Like, I thought it was like this fantasy job, and then I was like, oh, people actually do this for a living, and so I went to law school, and then I dropped out after a week to try to do comedy, and then ended up sort of like never looking back.
Yeah, nothing too funny about law school.
No,
Compared to
not at all.
this, yeah.
I got that sheet of paper that said how much money you would owe if you went to law school, and I was like, if I do this, I'm gonna start off down 300 grand.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding.
I go, I do comedy. It's $20 a night, but I'm up 300.
Yeah.
And
Those are
so I
pretty good
ended
odds.
up choosing that path, and it has kind of worked out,
There we go. Now you're here in East Texas, and Tyler going to be
Here
at the
in
Rose
East
City
Texas.
Comedy Club.
Yeah.
People who already have the tickets because it's sold out, what can they expect?
Yeah, so we're going to be doing, it's going to be, I feel like anybody from all sides of politics. I'm on a slightly political show. The comedy show is not really political.
Okay.
It's kind of fun for everybody. I know some people got babysitters and came out. It's not easy to leave the house. And so I would just say a super fun time to take a break from all the problems in the world. We got some serious stuff going on, and I think it's good to take a little break for one night.
Absolutely. Did you ever think that you'd end up on The Tonight Show or doing a Netflix special?
No, I had no idea any of this would ever happen. Every step of the way, people sometimes will say to me like, wow, now that you're doing this, like, what's next? I'm so happy right now, even though it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm very happy like where I'm at. And no, I never expected any of it, honestly. It was, I did it out of the love of, comedy. And the fact that it turned into a job was a very, very lucky thing that I'm very grateful for. Actually, when I went to law school, I had second thoughts about going to law school, and I sort of wanted to try comedy. And I went home, and my dad was sitting on the couch, and I remember I got all, psyched up, and I go, Dad, I'm thinking about like dropping out of law school and trying comedy. And he was like, let's go get your stuff. I think that you should try it.
That's a good dad.
And so obviously he may be a good dad. I think about that all the time. Is that good or bad? Would I do something
It's
like
turned
that?
out pretty good.
Yeah, it's turned out pretty good.
Well, I hope you get a lot of laughs from East Texans coming up. I know that they're going to really enjoy it, and we're going to have to get out there.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we'll sneak you guys in.
We'll sneak us in.
We'll sneak
right?
in. And I know we sold out this time. I hate being the guy that's like, hey, come to my show. Sorry, it's sold out. But we're really like, our focus is to come back as soon as we can because of the support we've had from Tyler. And so we will be back. We will
Stay
be back.
tuned.
Sounds good.
We'll do
Thanks
it.
so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me, you guys. I'm going to go back to sleep.
Take a nice nap. You deserve it.
Yeah,
We're still asleep.
it's been a pleasure.